welcome back to my channel. Happy 2017. I just want to thank you for an amazing 2016. I'm just so excited and I'm so thankful for you guys. Honestly, you guys have done so much for my channel. It's unbelievable, and without your support, without your sweet comments, everything that you guys do for me, it literally means so much. So don't ever think that whatever you comment, whatever you do, you watching, sending me Snapchats or just anything doesn't go unnoticed whatsoever. Everything you say, you do, your actions are the world to me. I have a really big surprise for you in my next video. I cannot wait to share. It is huge and it's for you guys, for your support, so that's maybe a hint. But I'm just so excited for this year, and I have so many goals for our channel because this isn't my channel, it's our channel as a group, our little family right here, and I just have so many goals for it, and I hope that in this year we reach 10,000 subscribers. That's my biggest goal, and I just want to keep expanding our family because we have so much fun on my channel. Like, we literally have so much fun. Your comments to each other, how much you help each other out, it's amazing. So I know I just went on a tangent, but I literally haven't been on camera forever because I've had so much stuff going on that it was just one thing after another, and I just needed to kind of focus on those things before I could come on camera and really give you guys 100% of me. So now that I am ready to be back on camera, I'm going to get this show on the road, and we are going to start a kick-ass year for 2017, and I know we're gonna slay this year. We're gonna slay. We're all going to slay. So that being said, today we're going to be doing our best of beauty favorites for 2016. So first, I'm gonna go ahead and start with my foundations. The first foundation I am going to be talking about is my all-time favorite this 2016. And I literally can't believe this is a favorite of mine because I never thought I would like this as much as I did. And that is the SMASHBOX Studio Skin 15-Hour Foundation. This foundation is everything to me. I literally, like, you can see how much I've used, and honestly, I almost used half a bottle. And let me tell you guys something about me. I have so many foundations that it's very, very rare that I go through a foundation so fast. The only foundations that I've gone through pretty fast are Kat Von D and this. When I was really going through some critical rosacea issues, this was my holy grail. It works so well with my skin. I feel like the rosacea issue also causes my cheeks to get a little dehydrated for some reason. Like, everything else is really oily, but my cheeks get dehydrated. And I feel like this just lays perfectly on top of my skin. It doesn't increase more oils. I'm not gonna sit here and say this is a mattifying foundation, amazing for oily skin, because it's not a mattifying foundation. This is just a really beautiful finished foundation that makes you look flawless. Yes, you will get dewy throughout the day. So if you're somebody that likes all matte all day long, this isn't gonna be the one for you. But if you're somebody that really likes a nice hydrated look, something very skin-like, and that's also full coverage, you're going to like this foundation. This is what I literally gravitate towards all the time. This is my baby. And then the next product that I also want to talk about was another foundation that I just grew to love so much, and that is the Clinique 2-in-1 Beyond Perfecting Foundation. This is one of my favorites, and I like it because you have foundation and concealer, so you can spot treat. Like, the applicator just makes it so easy for you to, like, just cover up certain blemishes if you don't feel like doing your entire face, or just conceal. It just really does a lot in one little situation. And I also like the applicator. I feel like it's fantastic. I'm actually wearing this foundation today. I do feel like this Clinique one is a little bit more like towards that matte finish as opposed to the SMASHBOX. The SMASHBOX is a little bit more watery, as opposed to this one, it's a little bit thicker than the SMASHBOX. So if you're somebody that likes a more like semi-matte, this is going to work for you. I do find that with this one, my foundation stays more on the matte side for more hours, and that's something that I also appreciate. So I don't know if you guys remember, but during the summer, this is all I was using. So it kind of makes sense. I feel like during the year, you have your winter foundation, and then you have your summer foundation that you use all the time, because that kind of keeps your oils locked into place. Like, it gives me full coverage right away. The SMASHBOX is more of a buildable. It's definitely medium to full coverage. I feel like this is more full coverage type of finish. So these two were like match made in heaven for me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about the moisturizer of the year for me. It has to be the Ultra Repair Moisturizer by First Aid Beauty. This stuff is the truth, especially if you have extremely sensitive skin. You want this in your life. You want something that's going to just keep everything nice, moisturized, hydrated, and not cause any type of irritation. This is going to be the one for you. I also like the fact that it's not scented, and I also like that it's one of the more like affordable brands in Sephora. Like, I want to say this is like $10 to $15, maybe $20, but that's not that expensive for Sephora, because you know Sephora can get crazy with their prices. This is a pretty decent priced item, so I really do appreciate that. But like I did mention in my last review that I do want to step away from this and try something else. I did go ahead and order Kim Tai's collaboration with Ofra of Wonderlush. So I'm super excited to try that. Hopefully I get no reactions, because I've heard really, really good things about it. So hopefully in 2017 I'll have a new Holy Grail moisturizer, because I know you guys are probably sick of me talking about this every damn time I do a review. So we are going to work on that. So I had two primers that I was just obsessed with, and the first one has to be my primer oil. I never thought I would love a primer oil. Like, I honestly never did. And it's funny because when I worked at Sephora, I got this as my gratis, and I just looked at it, I'm like, when the hell am I ever gonna use this? And then I just tossed it back into my bag. But somehow, somewhere, my mind was like, girl, why don't you try out this primer? So at first I just didn't think anything of it. Like, when I first reviewed, I was like, whatever, like, it's an okay product, like, it's just oil, like, who cares? But then I started to use it more and more. I was like, you know what, you need to use oil, because they have said that sometimes people with oily skin need a little bit of oil on their skin because they're overproducing oils, and sometimes their skin just is not hydrated enough, so that's why it's producing more oils. So I was like, you know what, maybe I should do that. Maybe I should try to put like some oils on my skin. And I find that by using this, not only does my foundation lay so much better and look so much more natural, but I feel like it doesn't increase my oil production throughout the day. I feel like it just keeps everything nice, calm, and great. I think that the main reason why I love this product so much is because it makes my foundation lay so beautifully. Like, I just feel like if I have too much of a foundation, or if I have something really thick like the Kat Von D foundation, it kind of shears it out just a touch as to where it looks more skin-like as opposed to too cakey. So I feel like if you're ever scared of going too cakey, this is going to be the lifesaver for you, because it does such a beautiful job of just applying that foundation so gorgeous. And the next primer that I want to talk about was more of a later discovery, but I mean, it just took the cake immediately, and this is my NYX Angel Veil Primer. This stuff was so amazing on my skin. It did such a good job of kind of locking everything in place, keeping my foundation on for so much longer, and also just kind of concealing some of those pores. It also did a really good job of just smoothing out my skin and making it look so beautiful in preparation for foundation, that I knew this was like a match made in heaven. And it's crazy because so many people here on YouTube have talked about this product, and I've just been sleeping on it. I've been completely sleeping on this product. And I think one of the main reasons was because it is $16.99. So when I saw that $16.99 for a drugstore product, I was like, oh hell no, like that's not happening here today. It's funny how our mind works, because in Sephora, if we see something that's $16.99, we're like, hell yeah, let's get it. And the drugstore is like, no, let's run. So now for palettes, I'm going to be talking about 3 palettes. 2 of them are going to be Anastasia, and 1 of them is going to be Tarte. So first I'm going to go into Tartelette in the Bloom. This is by far my favorite palette for freelancing. If you're somebody who does freelance makeup, look no further, buy this palette. It has everything you could possibly need. Most of these colors are very wearable. When you look at these colors over here, they can scare you, but I feel like this is such a must-have palette, because you have colors that you will honestly use all the time. So I love this palette. I feel like Tarte always has some great products, but yeah, this is by far one of my favorites of this year. I literally use it every single time I freelance. Like, I can't tell you how many looks I've done just with this palette. Like, most times I'll go to freelance, I'll bring all my brushes, all my stuff, and then just this one palette. They're like, that's all you're gonna use? And I'm like, yes, this is all you need. So now I'm going to move on to another one that just slayed the game this year, and so many people needed this palette in their life, and this is the Modern Renaissance palette. This is probably the game changer for Anastasia, and the palette that just kind of just took over Sephora's eyeshadow palette world. And you get all this yumminess, a bunch of warm toned shadows. You have some shimmers in there, and then you have your mattes. You have a really nice mixture of a lot of things, and that's what I love about this palette. I feel like when you have a mixture of different types of consistencies and textures, you make the best palettes, because we need a little bit of everything to come up with a good look. So this palette is just great for anybody that really just loves their warm colors. Like, it just really is so incredibly beautiful. It's so pigmented, and the colors are so easy to work with. And believe it or not, most of the looks that I do here on my channel that you guys are like, please do a tutorial on, are with this palette. Like, this is the palette that most of those looks come from. And it's crazy because when I look at this palette, I just immediately know what I want to do. And then the last palette I want to talk about is the Mario palette. I feel like this Mario palette looks so basic in a way, but it honestly is such a good palette, especially for my ladies for every day, or like a really natural, like effortless look. You're going to love this palette, because we all know that Mario is Kim Kardashian's makeup artist. Well, that's what he's known for, but he's a celebrity makeup artist. But most of the looks he does are very effortless, just kind of enhancing what these people already have on their faces and just taking it to the next level. And I feel like that's exactly what this palette represents. You have some mattes, and then you have a bunch of shimmers, because he's very into like that shimmery, glowy, angelic look. And I feel like this is just such a good representation. I feel like, for me, I like to use this when I'm going to go out to dinner, or I'm going to go out to a nice event, and I really kind of want to do something that looks really gorgeous and like very makeup-y, but also something that just looks natural, not like overdone, not like crazy, not like what I'm doing right now. You guys are probably like, girl, that black lipstick. No, this is just so much more like toned down. So now I'm going to talk about my favorite bronzer. So this was very easy for me because I was constantly using the same bronzer over and over and over. As soon as I discovered this butter bronzer, I was in love. At first I was like, this is just a little too cool tone for me. I don't know if it's gonna appear on my cheeks. I don't know if it's gonna work, but it worked so perfectly that now I can't get my hands off of it. I use this every single day. I use it sometimes to contour my nose. I like it because it's right in between. It's not too cool and it's not too warm. So I kind of get a really good happy medium, especially for my skin complexion. I feel like it gives me a healthy bronzy look without looking like I'm an Oompa Loompa. This is gonna be carried on to 2017 because it's fantastic. And it just reminds you of being on a beach. And it's affordable. This is affordable compared to a lot of bronzers that are like $32, and I'm like, what? Okay, so now I'm going to move into my concealers. So the first concealer I want to talk about is my Tarte Rainforest of the Sea concealer. This stuff was just everything this year. I love this because it has anti-aging serums in it, especially for those under eyes. You know, anything that we can do to prevent aging, we are going to do. So I just love that. I also love how light it is. I feel like whenever I'm doing a very thick, full coverage foundation, I need to tone it down once I do my concealer, because I've noticed that when I do a really heavy, like thick concealer and a thick foundation, it's just way too much and it starts to just look very cakey. So whenever I'm doing something that is super more dramatic, I like to go with this. For example, today I use this concealer to conceal. I also find that because it's such a like more liquidy consistency, I'm able to just go in with a quick powder and it doesn't crease at all. This has never creased on me. It's just amazing. This is definitely one of my favorite concealers this year, probably in life. I just really loved it. And I also love that even though it's small, it has this doe foot applicator, so I'm able to really just get in there and quickly go. The other concealer that I was using whenever I wasn't using that Tarte one is my Maybelline Better Skin Concealer. You guys see me use this all the damn time, especially when I am prepping my eyelids, and usually all the time when I'm doing my under eye concealer. I love this stuff. Like, I actually need to go buy another one because this is pretty much empty. Just love this guy. This is in the shade light/medium, and this is also in the shade medium. I usually range in the shade medium because I do kind of like to go a little bit lighter than the rest of my foundation because I am brightening up that area. But this one is just so good. It blends out so easily. It also doesn't crease as much as others. I find that with this one, whenever I apply it, when it blends out and it's just on the skin, it looks so nice and healthy. Okay, so now for highlighters. You guys are probably not gonna believe this or think I'm crazy for calling this my favorite highlighter of 2016, but it is. And it is the CATRICE Liquid Metal Eyeshadow. You can find this at Ulta for $4.99, just so you know. This is in the color We Are the Champagnes. I'm wearing it today, and you can see my highlight is Fleetastic, because this is literally the best thing I've ever discovered at Ulta. Like, I just can't get enough of this bomb highlight. Like, can we just talk about this? Like, can I just talk like this and be like, look at this highlight? Like, the fact that this is $4.99 and you just get this glow, like, what? It's unbelievable. But it was funny because I literally wasn't looking for a highlighter. I just came across this eyeshadow and I was like, I'm not gonna use this as an eyeshadow. I'm gonna use this as my highlight. And then I just went away and highlighted, and it just slayed my life. So if you're looking for a nice highlighter that's very affordable, then look no further, because this will change your life. And that's it. That's all I can say about it, because it's amazing. There's not many words that can describe how amazing this highlighter is, or this eyeshadow. It's just great. Of course, I wouldn't be me if I didn't talk about lashes. You guys know I'm a lash whore. I buy lashes almost every week. I was gonna say almost every day, but I didn't want you guys to judge me. But every week I buy a new pair of lashes. Like, I'm just that crazy with my lashes, because I have no lashes. I have little spermy lashes, like little tiny things that you can't even see. Even when I have mascara on, you can't even see these things. So I rely heavily on false lashes. So I just have to talk about these two. I'm currently wearing the SLAYLAS lashes right here. Love these to death. They changed my life, and I love these because even when I have like an intense eye look going on, I still can see my eye makeup with these lashes. Like, they still slay the game, and they also look incredible even when you're not wearing eyeshadow. Like, they just take the look to the next level. Usually when I'm doing my makeup, I'm doing everything, and then I pop my lashes on and I play some music and I'm like, hell yeah, I'm the shit, I'm the shit. So now for my other favorite lashes are these LILLY lashes. So I actually have a pair sitting right here on my little table, and they are trifling. Like, they just look so disgusting right now, and I'm trying to think of a way that I can, you know, wear them again, talk myself into wearing them one more time, which will turn into 5 more times, but I'm just like, you know what, no. You cannot wear these when you have more sitting in your closet. So I literally I'm gonna have to open this guy up soon, but I love this one as well because it gives me more of that natural look. I've been really into more of those lashes that are like wispied out so that you can still see the background of what's going on back behind the lashes. So I've really been obsessed with these lashes. The LILLY lashes are everything. And the reason I found out about these goddess lashes is because they kept selling out. And I was like, why do these damn lashes keep selling out? What's so special about them? I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and get them. Went ahead and got them, and they changed my life. These are a little bit pricier. They're, I wanna say like $21. No, I think they're $19. But then once everything's included, they're probably like $22. But I'm gonna have everything listed on my description box because I don't wanna be quoted on that. And then you guys be like, girl, that is not true. So I'm gonna have everything listed down below. But these lashes, they just changed my life. They're so beautiful. I love them. So that concludes my Best of Beauty 2016. These were my absolute favorite products of this year, and I really do want to know what your favorite products of the year of 2016 were, because you guys always hook me up onto some bomb products, and I just love trying what you guys recommend to me out because it just makes me so happy to try new things. I'm so excited that we are bringing in the new year with so much new makeup launches. I've already ordered like a bunch of foundations that are about to launch. So I'm super excited to try those, but nonetheless, we are here and we are going to be slaying in 2017. We are going to be doing good things this year. I just have good faith in all of us. I feel like this is gonna be our year, and I wish you guys nothing but amazing things in 2017. I'm sending you all my positive energy vibes, everything to you guys because you guys deserve it. So if you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe down below and become a member of our growing YouTube family because we love to interact about all things beauty makeup, and I have so much in store for you guys this year that I wouldn't want you guys to miss it. So I will be seeing you guys very soon for a brand new video, and this new video that I'm going to launch, you're gonna wanna see because you guys have a huge surprise in store. So I'll be seeing you guys in a few days. Bye guys.